Hello, friend. Would you like to know the top 3 reasons to retire early between the ages of 55 and 65 to maximize your health, wealth, and happiness? If you're interested in this topic, please watch this video. Particularly, you need to watch all the way to the end to make sure you never make the mistake of taking early Social Security. I am Casey Ann Reynolds. If you're new to my channel, I am a longevity and retirement coach. I am in the Nashville area. I have a website, CaseyAnnReynolds.com, operational October 1st, 2024. And I am here to help you maximize your health, wealth, and happiness for the last 20, 30, or perhaps 40 years of your life. Alrighty, little update on Yuki. He is doing better, but boy, that cat, he spends a lot of my money on his expensive inhalers, yes, and his catnip. He has a catnip addiction issues going on right now, so he loves money. So please share this video, hit subscribe, get that notification bell so that we can get monetized. Yes, that would be awesome and wonderful, and I thank you so much for that. So anyhow, a little background information about me as we're watching this video. First off, this video is for people in the middle class. So I just kind of re-looked up that definition today because that always changes, but we're going to assume a salaried employee, professional, graduated from college. You're making the median US income, which is, I guess, $70,000. Of course, it's going to be dependent upon where you live, all the way, they said, to 155. Okay, this is really important because this information is going to make no sense to somebody who is way below that, nor is it going to be relevant to anybody who is more wealthy. Okay, so that's the one thing we need to preface. The other thing is that it's for people who have worked the majority of their life and they just simply want to retire early so they can maximize their health, wealth, and happiness. All right, quick background information about me. So that I have retired early at the age of 57 from teaching. I am turning my hobby into a small business through my YouTube channel, my website, and my vlogging and coaching. And I do have a encore career in the hospitality industry. I don't think this is very common, but I was actually able to make 50% more in my encore career, and that's what I'm going to also be walking you through. So that's why you definitely, if you're interested in this topic and you really just don't like your job right now, your career, and you're ready to just have a lot more fun and freedom in your 50s and 60s, you want to know my top 3 reasons that you need to start planning that now. And friends, if you're in your 40s, there's never too early to start planning for this. There's lots of easy peasy steps that you can start in even your mid 40s, like I did, to start turning that hobby into a small business. All right, so let's go. Step number 1, the reason why you should retire early. The number 1 reason is to maximize your happiness. Great. So just common sense is that, like, say I am 58, I'll be 60 in 2 years, and in 10 years I'll be 68, and then in 20 years I'll be 78. I was a math teacher. It's simple math, is it not, friends? But this is common sense. There's 3 D's that we are all going to face in life, maybe even a 4th D. Death, disease, disability, and divorce is also becoming a growing trend. We're going to face these D's, all of them, or some of them. We definitely going to face death. Okay, it's the rare person that's going to go to bed and not wake up the next morning not having faced any of the other D's. We want to maximize our happiness when we're young and able to do that, because literally I'm getting ready to go to work. I could like jump in my car and be in a car accident and that is it. So I'm gonna enjoy 58, which I'll be in 2 months, a lot more than I will at 68. So we're gonna maximize our pleasure, our enjoyment, and also get to express ourselves in ways that we were not able to when younger. So I've had a really kind of hard life. I was homeless at 17, got married, had 3 kids, got divorced, was a school teacher, special ed school teacher, regular ed school teacher, worked on a mountain, lived on another mountain. I mean, life was not easy. Then I moved to Nashville and hit pandemic and tornadoes. So I've not had an easy life. So now it's kind of like the first time in my life where I wake up as a retired person. I still work nights. I work 4 nights a week. And enjoy my cup of coffee. I go for my run. I watch the animals outside. Maybe not Mrs. Skunk. Oh no, she does not need to come to visit, but she does. Still have to love on her. But I'm enjoying life. Okay, so we're maximizing our happiness. And that is one of the most important reasons that we should retire early. We want to maximize our health. And really and truly, it's not just like I'm not eating out as much, I'm doing more meal prep. That's important. You definitely want to watch my video on the Mediterranean keto lifestyle. That's gonna be super important. And also, if you're just loving my hair, I have the best hair of my life now, and I use all of my products that I use are from Dollar General. Yeah, or they're free. So definitely want to watch that hair video if you're losing your hair or have thinning hair. So we want to maximize our health. It is diet, it is exercise. There's another video on how to introduce a workout routine and why lifting weights is the most important exercise that you can do. But I am honestly and truly going to say the number one thing is sleep. Okay? So I don't know your life, but I'm speaking as a teacher. And I think this is kind of true for most people in their 50s, especially if you've gone through menopause, as I have, is that we don't sleep well. We have a lot of stress, a lot of worry, right? Because there's worries, it's like work worries, house, kids, a sick cat, transmission on your car, you name it. We're middle-class people, inflation. There's just a lot of stuff going on in our lives, right? A lot of stuff going on. And I would always wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? And I think that's a really common thing. Oh, then you gotta wake up at 4:30. So I actually was waking up at 3 o'clock every morning and not ever getting back to sleep. So I was literally, look at that picture. This picture was taken during the summer 3 years ago. Look at those eye bags. And you can see right now, I don't have any eye bags. And I'm 58. Okay, I'll be 58 in 2 months. So sleep. So I think the number one thing is I need 8 hours of sleep. I think all people do. And I can get my 8 hours of sleep. Okay, so that's super important. I can meal prep. I can do the things that are necessary to have good health. Now, I'm getting this information from surveys of people who are retired or who are dying through hospice nurses. And the things that they said over and over and over again, they wish they had focused more on their health. They wish they had retired early. And number 3, they wish they had focused on hobbies more, okay? So that's gonna be number 3. Number 3, friends, is that's gonna give us time to have our encore. I'm not gonna call it a career. Honey, I am punching in, punching out. Don't contact me after I punched out, okay? I love it. Making more money than I ever have in my life. So we're gonna say a job. It's a job, okay? It is an hourly job. But anyhow, I have now time to focus on my hobbies. And I think you need to start that early. You can't wait till 70 to all of a sudden develop a hobby. So you want to start early, and I'm gonna have a whole video series of how to turn your hobby into a small business as I have. So it's gonna be super, super important. We want to be able to do that. And we need time. We need time to do that. All right, so let's get to the end of the video, why you should never take early Social Security. And the very important reason is that you can't turn your hobby into a small business because of the income restrictions. At 62, I mean, it's gonna change from year to year. Whenever you're watching this video, you can only make, even through your business, about $22,000. And I'm sure that there's all sorts of things that very wealthy people do to get around that. But us in the middle class, we rely upon Social Security. Okay, so then as you get older and older, you take Social Security at 67 or perhaps even 70, you're gonna be able to keep all of those profits from your small business. So that's what we're going to be teaching you. I'm going to be teaching you how to turn your hobby into a small business so that you can have this creative, wonderful life where you're focusing on your what? Your health, wealth, and happiness. Alrighty, friends, thank you. I love you so much. And if you're curious how to have the best skin, reverse the aging process, like stop the aging process, as I've been able to do with no filler, Botox, plastic surgery, you need to watch my next video. And I will see you soon, where I am going to be talking about the best jobs that you can start transitioning to in early retirement. Bye-bye.